guys, today, wait a minute, I'm missing something. Shoot, where are my headphones? I need them, they're very important. Wait, I'm gonna get them. Alright, I got my headphones in. Let's start. We're gonna be doing a colonoscopy today. Colonoscopy is when you go into the butthole and you cut out unnecessary things that aren't gonna be in there. Now look, I'm gonna say butthole a lot in this video. Don't laugh. I'm gonna try to hold back my laughter. So yeah, we're gonna be doing a colonoscopy today. Let's put on our gloves. Let's get ready. Oh boy. I can see how this is gonna happen already. How this is gonna work.
Hello, and welcome to Surgery Squad's virtual colonoscopy.
Right.
I'm Dr. Jeff, and I will be guiding you through this colon today.
I can remember last video.
Also known as the large intestine. The colon is...
Last video we did a, what was it? I think it was something with the, face thingy. I mean, not the face. The carpal tunnel. That's what we did. That was pretty fun. I couldn't remember his name. His name is Dr. Jeff.
Responsible for the final stages of the digestion. It absorbs remaining water and electrolytes from indigestible food, accepts and stores food remains that weren't digested in the small intestine, and eliminates solid waste from the body. A colonoscopy allows your doctor to view inside your entire colon using a device called an endoscope. As the scope moves into your colon, your doctor views the output on a monitor to check for growths or polyps. There are several parts to the colon: the cecum ascending, the transverse, the descending, and the sigmoid. A colonoscopy can check each one of these areas. The one thing about having a colonoscopy is that a doctor can find polyps and remove them immediately. This is the most effective way to prevent the development of colorectal cancer. However, you'll need to cleanse your colon 24 hours before the test by taking laxatives or performing a fleet enema. Also, use of the endoscope might accidentally tear the colon walls and cause bleeding. Plus, you'll need to be sedated during the exam, which should take about 30 minutes or longer if any polyps are found. We have a 53-year-old female waiting for her colonoscopy. Let's get scrubbed and take care of this.
Like that word.
Our patient is lying on her left side, knees drawn up to her stomach.
Right.
She's wearing a gown, and we have a sheet draped over her. Let's set her up with an IV drip of the sedative.
Okay, clean the vein, sterilize the area. Got it. Wipey, wipey, wipe, wipe, wipe. And for some reason, a wipe makes your skin lighter. Oh, ma'am, this is gonna hurt, okay? Just warning you now. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I hate those things when they have to, like, insert... I never had one before, but I've seen them. And they have to, like, put
Now we'll wait a few minutes for the sedative to take effect. Our patient is sedated and ready. She stated that she's cleansed her colon, and I've already used a lubricated, gloved finger to check for blockage. Be sure to tell the patient that she should breathe slowly through her mouth to relax her stomach muscles if she feels cramping. We'll insert the endoscope into the anus and slowly move it into the colon. The endoscope contains a small camera and light, and a pair of forceps so we can remove any polyps we find. First, let's lubricate the scope for easy insertion and passage through the colon.
I am so sorry. I have to lube this thing. Ew, the sounds. Oh, that is so bad. I gotta lube your cord. That sounds so bad. Okay.
Carefully insert the scope into the patient's anus and slowly move it into the colon.
Sorry. All right, lady, get ready. About to put some up your butt now. You ready? You may feel a little discomfort or tightness, or I don't know how it feels, but whatever it feels like, you may feel it. I'm going in.
We can watch the camera's output on the monitor. We're into the rectum now. Nothing so far. Let's move on into the sigmoid colon. Slow and steady. You're doing a great job. Descending colon's next. Now's a good time to remind our patient to breathe slowly through her mouth as we do the exam. All right, let's move into the transverse colon.
It's like a triangle right there. Why?
Uh-oh, looks like we've got a small polyp in the transverse colon.
Polyp.
We'll use the forceps to remove it.
Polyp. I'm sorry. Let's get away. We gotta get the polyps away. Polyps are bad. Ooh.
Fine work.
Just gonna
We'll
leave it
need to
there?
remove the scope so we can bring the polyp out. First, let's use some heat to
gonna leave it
cauterize the
there.
spot and try to stop that bleeding.
Cauterize. I like these things. I think they like burn.
Fantastic.
Oh no, that's not
Let's
what I
slowly
thought it was.
withdraw
Never
our
mind.
scope and get that polyp out.
Polyp. 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 Polyp.
Let's go back
Ooh, it's
in to check the
bleeding.
rest of her colon.
All right, lady, I'm going back in your butt for the second time. Sorry I had to do this twice, but we found a polyp in there. It's not good.
Remember the name of the colon where we found the polyp? That's right. The transverse colon.
Oh, transverse. Okay, never mind. I thought it was transverse. Oh my God, this is disgusting. The sound effects. Do they have to put those in there? Seriously? Ugh. I can't really do it. It's disgusting though. Ugh. That's disgusting. Ooh.
Back in the transverse colon now.
Polyp.
Everything's looking fine, and you're doing a
Like
great job.
tunnels to your butt. It's
Now's
like
also a
one
good
here,
time
one
to
here,
remind
one
our
here,
patient to
one here,
breathe
one
through her
here,
mouth
one here,
slowly.
one here.
Moving now into the ascending colon. And there's another one.
There's another
Let's
polyp.
take it out the same way we did the other.
Why do you have so many polyps? What are you doing to have so many polyps in your butt? Cauterize the bleeding. I'm going back out.
Back in the ascending colon now, and we move into
what
the
is
cecum.
that?
And all looks good. Let's take
my
out the
skin
scope and get our
crawl.
patient into a recovery room. Our patient is now in recovery,
things.
and she'll probably be there 1 to 2 hours.
Ew.
She might feel bloated or need to pass gas. And
That's
since we
normal.
removed 2 polyps, she'll probably have a small amount of blood in her stool. We'll also do a biopsy on the polyps. She should call her doctor immediately if
That
she has
pose,
heavy
though.
rectal
It's
bleeding,
like a
lower abdominal
model
pain,
pose.
develops a fever, feels dizzy, vomits, or experiences swelling in her abdomen.
I'm sorry.
Well, good news. The biopsy showed our patient's polyps were benign. Since she's in her 50s and there were
Can I turn
polyps
that
found,
TV off?
she should have a colonoscopy every year.
No, I can't.
You did a great job today. While you're here, try your hand at one of our other surgeries here at surgerysquad.com.
Oh boy. Yeah, we'll do that next video. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed this colonoscopy colon. If you guys have enjoyed this video, there will be a link down below if you guys want to do your own colonoscopy. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like and comment. Anus. See you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.